Hey, I just wanted to record a really special, supernatural, awesome evidence of God's love and His power and His presence. So today I was working on the next step to file the paperwork for the official creation of the nonprofit that I've been working on called Abiding Life Communities. So I found my registered agent today because I needed one in Hawaii. I paid for that. And I had 2 more forms I needed to submit. I was just getting ready to submit those via email. I look on my phone, and you know how iPhones create different video collages of pictures and videos, and this one popped up from different dates and times on October 1st throughout the year. The first picture that made me want to look at it was me holding Alethea, my daughter, in a place called Winter Garden. And there's a water park out there, and it was just a celebratory event. One of the next pictures and videos that popped up was me in mediation at the Seminole County Courthouse right before 4 o'clock, getting ready to submit all of the official drafts of the paperwork for mediation for the dissolution of my marriage at that time. So that was a very solemn day. But that date was 7 years ago exactly today, October 1st in 2018. When I was filling out all the paperwork, I had no idea. I wasn't even thinking about this at all. And today's October 1st. I was like, well, that's pretty cool. I'll just finish the paperwork today. It's a new month. It seems kind of fun to do it on the first day of the month. And then I saw that picture, and then I saw those videos, and I watched myself talking about the fact that most of the things had already been talked about in mediation, and it was almost done because I needed to be finished by like 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock that day or something. So it's literally 7 years ago today. Like, if you've ever been through a divorce, you know how horrible the process is. And if you've ever been to mediation, you know how difficult it is. It's like the sealing of it. It like seals the destruction of your marriage at that point, because in the state of Florida, it has to be processed that way. You go to mediation, and then it's submitted to the judge. You don't ever even see a judge. So basically, without it being official, the divorce is official on that day because the mediation had been processed. So I remember leaving that day just with the weight of that situation and the relief of that situation as well being finalized. And then 7 years to the day today. I've been working on this like off and on for months, different random times, different times of the month, different months. And I just happened to file those things today. So praise God for new beginnings. And Abiding Life Communities will be the nonprofit that will be the umbrella or structure that will help facilitate the creation of its first initiative, which is called the I Am Life Monastery, which will be located in Maui, Hawaii. So 7 years ago, I didn't know I'd be remarried. I didn't know that I would have a great marriage with a new person. I didn't know that I would have a 5-year-old son that's literally sitting right over here playing Minecraft. I didn't know that I would be working on a nonprofit. I didn't know that I would be planning on moving to Hawaii. I didn't know that I would be creating a nonprofit that would help people spend time with God in community and in nature. I didn't know any of those things. So I just want to give praise to God, because no matter what kind of destruction the enemy plans, no matter how much evil flows through people to destroy things in your life and how vicious they can be and horrible they can be, if you hold on to God, you're going to have what you need to get through to the next step. And when you're obedient and He starts working in your life and He starts to restore you and heal you, then He can start planting those new things in your life so that you can have hope, not just to get out of what you used to be in, and not just hope for the future, but He starts handing you things that you can do to help other people too. And that's what this nonprofit is really about. It's not about me. It's about helping other people step away from their busy life and their busy schedule and to spend time with God in nature and community in a beautiful place called Maui, Hawaii. And so we have a lot of steps to go, of course, but it's in motion. It's going to be official. And if you could please be praying with me that all the pieces come together and we have the money for a property, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Anyhow, my main point in making the video, this long video, is that, God can sovereignly order the cycles of our life without us even knowing it. He can help us get to the destinations without even knowing it. Just like the children of Israel, they wandered around in the desert for 40 years. The scriptures say that if they had not complained and done all that, they could have made it in a shorter amount of time. But God redirected them in a way that they wouldn't return to Egypt. But at the same time, he needed their participation, their willingness, their heart to trust him to get through the desert. And when those that trusted him got to the end, they made it to the promised land. And in our life, the promised land is not just a physical destination. It's not a monetary achievement. It's not even achievements on earth necessarily. It's our relationship with God becoming what it's meant to be in his eyes and for his glory. So praise God. I'm filing the articles of incorporation for this place, Maui, Hawaii. And just want to encourage you. So even though you may not be able to see the cycles that you're in, and you may not be able to see when they happen, just know that as you trust God daily and you spend time with him and you listen to his voice, he can create things that you didn't even know needed to be created to encourage you. So praise God. It's October 1st, 2025. It's 1:46 p.m. 7 years ago at this time, I was in a heavy state and in a lot of grief. And today I'm celebrating 7 years to the day of something new that God is doing. Thanks so much for listening.